Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Trevor O'Hare. I wanted to come to you today with a quick little bit of information. In my Facebook group, The Voices of Fiverr, we have a bunch of members who are either new to the platform or they've been on it for a long time or somewhere in between. And I had a question this morning from someone who's relatively new to Fiverr, has never heard of it until today, and they were looking for an explanation. What is Fiverr? How does this stuff work? So this one's for you, Leslie. So let's get right into it. I'm going to take you to Fiverr.com and just give you a quick overview of how this site works and what you can expect to do with it. So let's go. Okay, so this is the Fiverr.com homepage. So you'll see their tagline here is, find the perfect freelance services for your business. So that's basically what Fiverr's for. You can actually search for some kind of freelance service that you might need. Let's say you need a voiceover, or maybe you need a graphic designer, or someone to help you with your marketing. They have a bunch of different categories. You can actually search for it. And just to give you an example, I'll search for voiceover, right? And once you hit search, you'll be given thousands and thousands of options, depending on what you search for. But you can see for voiceover, there's a little over 19,400 services available currently. And hey, there I am. Nice, page 1. That's awesome. But you see up here, look, there's graphic design, and underneath that category, they have a million different things. They have digital marketing, writing and translation, video and animation, music and audio, etc. So lots of stuff that you can buy on here. Now, where it gets interesting for folks like us is if you're a creative professional and you want to sell your services, this is a great place to do it. You can see, like, look at this guy, Greg Johnson, everybody knows him. He starts out at $100 on his gig for voiceover. Now, not everybody does that, but if you've got the talent and you've got the ambition, you can get there. Look, he's got 5 orders in the queue. That's awesome, man. So that's basically what Fiverr is. Now, let me show you Fiverr from the freelancer side so we can look at my account real quick. So this is the dashboard, right? So on the left, you can see your username. You can see your average star rating for your gigs. So mine is 5 out of 5. You can see different stats like how quickly you respond to people, how often you deliver on time, etc. So the point I'm making here is that they track a lot of what you do as a seller on Fiverr. So you have to be diligent. You have to respond to your inquiries. You have to do well with your orders. Now, the way that people find those services that you're offering as a seller is you go ahead and you create something called a gig. So a gig is basically a listing where you advertise what you're going to do. So if we look at my profile, I'll show you the kind of listings that I have at the moment. So I've got 6 right now. I've had more in the past, but right now I'm focusing on these 6. My best seller, which you can see listed here, is my main voiceover gig. And we'll click that. And you'll see it's titled, I will record a professional American male voiceover in English. And as you go down, you can see that there's a section where you can show off your skills, right? So you can have a portfolio here of audio content that you've done. You can even put a video if you want to. But people can listen to your stuff and get an idea if they want to work with you or not. And then, they showcase some reviews. So it says what people loved about this seller. And then underneath that, there's a description. So here you can list some of the details for your service. For me, I talk about some of my credits. I talk about the types of gigs that I'll do for people, usage rights, revisions, blah, blah, blah. We can get into the specifics a little later. Now, when you go down further, you'll see that there are some ancillary services or rights that you can sell people with your service. So if somebody wants to use this in a TV commercial, for instance, I can charge them a little bit more by having them buy the broadcast rights. There's a bunch of different things you can do with gig extras, but moving forward, there's an FAQ section, so people can check here if they have commonly asked questions. You can actually set these up yourself to help guide your customers to do the right thing, and then they list your reviews. That's basically a rundown of what a gig looks like. So you make a bunch of these, and the amount you can make depends on your seller level. But then what happens is people will actually go and they'll search for your services. So if I type in, for something like that, male voiceover, I might show up on this first page here. So let's see. Nope. So I might be on the second or third page or something. But that's the point. Like you type in something and then you can be found and then people will purchase your services, right? So they'll click your gig. They'll type in the number of words that they want for their script. They'll hit continue. Maybe they'll select some gig extras or something, and then they'll make their purchase. And then what happens is once you get that order, it comes in, you work on it, you submit it, bing, bang, boom. So that's basically it, Leslie. We can get much deeper into it if you'd like, but I figured I'd just give you that quick primer. If you're looking for more specific advice, I do have a course that goes over setting up your gigs the right way so that it's more likely for them to be found. I also offer one-on-one coaching services and stuff like that. And then, of course, there's the free Facebook group, Voices of Fiverr, which, Leslie, you're already in, but some of you watching or listening may not be in there yet. So there will be a link in the video description where you can go check that out. Come join us. It's a bunch of voice actors where, we're sharing best practices, we're talking about the industry, and we're all crushing it on Fiverr, okay? So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this quick little content that I had ready for you for Fiverr, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.